Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping in. This is the channeling I have for you today. If you are waiting for the shift to show up in your surroundings, in others, you will overlook that the shift everyone is wanting, anticipating, is a change within. Your thought vibration is changing. Your heart resonance is changing or shifting from the influences of dominance, restriction, and lack of foresight to a shift, allowing creativity, intuition, and a revelation of the true power that you are. This energy shift makes you understand things differently, and you no longer are in a contrary mode. Contrary had become fashionable in your society. You no longer desire to be in a mode where you just want to see all sides, in quotes, or deliberately oppose any thoughts. Deliberately oppose all thoughts. A mode where you don't believe anything, where you disagree with everything. The way many segregate themselves or set themselves above or apart, believing themselves as an independent thinker by being contrary. It's going to have to be the name of this one, is contrary. I don't know, maybe not. I'm going to continue. There is just a dominance. This contrary is just a dominance tactic that becomes an agitation, an argumentative approach to expansion, and shutting down creativity and innovation because of lack of foresight. When we speak of innovative and creativity, we desire for you to find compatibility of the contrary. Being contrary, in quotes, is the mechanical. Humanity needed someone in the room who was irrational towards every subject. Someone who asked questions that didn't seem to follow the matter, to innovate, but didn't seem to follow the matter to innovate, but for the sake of resistance. The approach is not as a free thinker, but a tactic of suppression of innovation. It became a distraction method. It was supposed to make humans think outside of the box towards something different, not as a frustration to forward thinking. Many times, the contrarian was in the game in quotes, to just play the part. The activity of being contrary was the end game, not a leading edge towards creative innovation. This mechanical approach, contrarianism, has taken many years of calendar time to transition from resistance to adjustment, to willingness, from resistance to adjustment, to willingness, and then to innovation through the creativity of looking at an item, issue, product in a different way and use it creatively. Being the devil's advocate is no longer a constructive mode. It needed to be experienced and learned. This strategy is outmoded. Looking forward. Finding compatibility in the opposition is the creative approach to discovery of how to see what way you take the mechanical and innovate it into the new vibrational transformation that the shift represents. Resistance for the sake of resisting is status quo. Boy, they're really on the status quo thing, huh? Take a sip of water, sorry. If you, they're really on this this resisting thing, or status quo. I'm going to continue. If you are waiting for the shift to show up in your surrounding, show up in others, or looking around to prove the shift, in quotes, the shift of consciousness is happening, you are still in status quo. The innovative application is to look within to discover your vibrational shift. Let your imagination lay the path of innovation for you to follow. Allowance, your intuition makes you act upon your creativity and utilizes imagination to build the vision, the framework necessary to take the next step to shifting consciousness. That's where it ends. All right. Well, it starts out if you're waiting for the shift to show up, then you're still in status quo because they're trying to let everybody know that the shift is within. It's our own vibrational resonance that is shifting. The earth has already changed. The earth has already shifted into the new vibration. We humans are resisting. If you're still looking for proof of the shift, you're resisting. We need to just flow with the energy of the earth. It is showing us how to do it. Just tune in. Just tune into the earth. Just tune into the earth energy. Then they brought up the devil's advocate, the contrary. Now, in my whole lifetime, there was always somebody around that was the contrarianism, or I'm just the devil's advocate. I'm just telling you, I'm just asking these questions because I'm the devil's advocate. Somebody has to be that. That's true. No problem. It's good because it makes people think. But what it mostly did was it shut down creativity. It shut down intuition because a devil's advocate would never allow. I just sense that they would never allow this concept. I sense that it would be a good idea to do something. They would never accept. I'm intuitively thinking that it's a good idea that we should try it out. So it shut down the devil's advocate, the contrarianism person, shut down the conversation. Because in our days, in the past, we weren't prepared to explain our intuition over the mechanical. We were very, I've grown up in total mechanical. And so when the devil's advocate would step in, people weren't prepared. Some were, but very, very few. It's only been happening more recently where the intuition of a person was accepted around a table when it was a discussion about what's going to happen or, ideas and things. So it really just shut down everything. It's changing now. It's moving out. The earth is trying to teach us how to resonate in the quantum, in the new shifted energy. Humans are resisting it. So if you're still looking for proof, looking for it in other people, don't. Well, do. But then if you're doing that, you have to realize you're resisting the change into the new vibration. And in this discussion, I'm not saying that everybody has to be a yes man. What I'm saying, or what I'm interpreting this as what we were told, is it was a contrary, the devil's advocate was put in to make us think what it actually did was shut us down, and then it just prolonged into it, inner intuitive shift. So that's it. And nothing else is coming to my head. So thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping in, and please stay tuned because there is a lot more to come.